like a lot of work. I've never, garnered so much respect for people in such a short amount of time where I was like, wow, I can't believe people do this just regularly. Because I love listening to podcasts.
Yeah.
I listen to so many. But there's
I
like a
think
huge amount of work.
the idea of like, when you decide, hey, I want to start writing or I want to start a podcast, it comes because we in general love reading, or it's because we in general love listening to podcasts and just like listening to people have conversations. And I think that is where the instinct of like, oh, I also want to have a podcast like comes up. I postponed for like 2, 3, 4, like almost like 3 years.
Okay.
I've been wanting to do this for a very, very long time, but I kept pushing because of the same thing. Oh my God, like, who would even like want to talk? Like, what do I even like talk about? Or I was thinking like, why does it even like matter? Because, the longer that you take to start something, the fear creeps in and it kind of like,
Yeah.
it like takes over. And I gave up. I was like, you know what, let me know just know it. But the thing is that I think when you feel so connected to something, I think you can't escape that feeling. It's going to like keep
Yeah.
chasing after you. So at one point last year, I felt like, you know what, I just need to get it out of my head. And I thought the same exactly like you. It's a super saturated industry. And if I had started it 3 years or 4 years back when I initially wanted to do it, back then it was already saturated, but not as saturated as it is today. Oh my God, today everybody has a podcast. Maybe in my neighborhood, there's already someone who has a podcast. But I still, now that I have the podcast and like, with almost like 20 episodes here, I should say, even though it is saturated, I think like you should do it because it's like your thing, like you'll never know like how that's going to drive your thinking or how it's going to drive the way that you talk and the kind of people you're going to reach or something. So I think we should just like ignore, like, no matter which industry, it's saturated or unsaturated, doesn't matter. I think it's always worth doing. It's because you want to do something. I think it's a fulfilling experience. It is a lot of work, like you said, for sure, but it's fulfilling.
Yeah. No, I completely